believe in profitable corn production and the future of farming, you've come to the right place. As an organization, the National Corn Growers Association believes in safe, abundant food and the need to protect and build on the generations of skill and knowledge represented on family farms today. The problem is, not everyone feels the same way. Your livelihood is being threatened by regulators and vocal food elitists who want to tell you how to farm, what to grow, and the public what to eat. NCGA needs your help to respond to the expanding list of challenges threatening your livelihood.
Well, I've been a member for over 10 years, and I've recently become involved and become a member of our Ohio Grower Board, and it's been very beneficial for me. I would encourage anybody that is not a member of NCGA to join. If you're a farmer raising corn and you're not a member, why not? Because we're shaping the policy and it's going to affect your bottom line. So you should be a member.
We are, as an industry, under attack all the time, and I think growers are realizing that we need to have a good message to push back and to get the truth about corn growers out there. And that's it's getting more and more of an issue as it seems like the media picks up on mistruths and little sound bites that don't tell the whole story of American agriculture.
NCGA doesn't just reflect the voice of growers, it is the voice of growers, led by people like you. As a corn farmer, you already know your hard work makes a contribution to powering our economy, our cars, while also feeding the world. But farmers constitute less than 2% of the population in the U.S. today. So all most consumers know about farming is what they read, hear on the news, or absorb from the window of a speeding car.
It's very disturbing to me that the public doesn't understand where their food comes from. When you have kids that just think and assume that their milk comes from a plastic bottle in the refrigerator of a grocery store, it's very disturbing to not know that it comes from a cow that is milked on a farm, or that a pork chop comes from a pig. They have that total disconnect. All of those generations that are more disconnected from the farm. It's very sad, and how we need to educate and to communicate to all of our people out there.
NCGA members are realists, not idealists. They understand from experience one farmer's voice can get lost in a sea of voices. But together, we can make a difference and become real agents of positive change. With 36,000 like-minded farmers joining together, our message becomes louder, clearer, and undeniable.
Our role in Washington, D.C. is to take the staff resources that's here all of the time and utilize our grassroots that are out in the countryside and attempt to make policy that's good for corn growers in the rural communities that they live in.
NCGA has been called Big Corn, as if it is a negative title, but we blush at the compliment. We are really nothing but a bunch of farmers of all sizes who saw the benefit of working together years ago. Our numbers and effectiveness have grown because of our success, but the need for an active membership has never been greater.
And it matters. They are definitely checking their emails. They're taking every call, and that 23-year-old on the phone that you talk to, she's making sure that it gets done.
Being involved has been the best thing that's ever happened to me, and realizing what all they do. And it's amazing. I mean, they have a full-time staff in D.C. that works on our issues every day. And because of that, we're all better for it.
A membership to the Nebraska or the National Corn Growers is just as important as your inputs that you put into your grain, into your fields, into your life.
And back in the 1990s, I started joining because I was entering the National Corn Yield Contest. That's when I first started. A lot of my neighbors and friends was entering, and so I just always been competitive. Teddy Roosevelt said that every man should put part of his time and money into the business that he's in. And that kind of hit me, and I thought, I should do more than just sit around here. I'm 40 years old, and I thought I need to be putting something back.
Despite efforts to vilify farmers for destroying the environment, causing both obesity and starvation and promoting an unsustainable biofuels industry, farmers continue to be one of the most trusted messengers with consumers and elected officials. This trust, a line of communication to consumers, and a strong presence in state and national power centers must be maintained.
All the misinformation that's out there about agriculture, my wife and I just watched Food Inc. a couple months ago, and it was within the first 5 minutes I was yelling at the TV because of the misinformation that's in it. And you see all of the surveys about how farmers are still placed high with the American public on our perception and trustworthiness.
Timing is usually everything, and these issues come and go, and you know, you have to be proactive. It takes an effort on an individual's producer's schedule to send an email, but I would like to reinforce them sending an email or making a call, because the strength is in numbers. If the congressman gets enough of one or the other, they pay attention to that. And so it's very important if it's a corn issue that we get the body or the grassroots to react to the policy we're making here.
Should you join NCGA at an elderly age? Yes. For the simple reason we need numbers as we visit with our legislatures. We need to get younger people involved in this. I am bringing a son into the operation. I talked him into being a member, and if he wants to have this to be a profitable income for him for a long time, he needs to be a member of an organization that can work effectively, not only on lobbying, but on promotion.
Get the latest inside information on the changing business and political environment affecting your farm. Consider competing in the Corn Yield Contest. Take advantage of discounts on products like computers and trucks, but don't overlook the opportunities for personal growth.
It's a great way to develop friends and friendships. Some of my very closest friends I've met through the corn business. Lifelong friends that we will continue to travel with, will continue to interact with, and that helps us, not only on a farm, but it helps us develop personally as well.
NCGA is a vital and growing organization with many opportunities and advantages, but we won't be completely successful until you join the fight. Become an advocate for agriculture. We need your energy and resources. So start small, but think big with NCGA.
The thing I would say to folks that are interested in becoming corn grower members is that you have an ability to take your concerns, your hopes, your aspirations, and turn it into a policy that is shared by tens of thousands of corn growers across the country. And we have the ability then to move forward and try to implement those policies.
I'm Darren Enan, President of the National Corn Growers Association, and I'm asking you to join us to make your voice heard for corn.
For information on how to become involved in your corn organization, visit the membership section of ncga.com.